Hello folks, let us review what happened yesterday on last trading day, that is Friday. On Friday, the Nifty started the day with a negative tone. It breached the consolidation of the past few days with a downside breakout. Nifty closed the day at 8349 with the losses of more than 1.2%. On the daily chart, Nifty formed a strong bearish candle. Nifty breached the crucial support level of 8370 and closed just above the next support level of 8340. Now, if Nifty closes below the 8300, then a major selling can be possible, but luckily for today, it is not on that particular path. However, if Nifty manages to regain 8400, now I think it is around 8400 and above, and closing, then we have to see what happens in the closing. Actually, what happens in the closing is directly related to what happens in the European market when they open. If the European markets open positively, then Nifty will close above 8 positive in a positive area. But if the same thing does not happen, okay, and then there is a problem with the European markets opening, then Nifty will close lower today also. On the weekly chart, Nifty created a negative shooting star kind of candlestick pattern. After the sharp up move of the last 3 weeks, this pattern is a crucial bearish indicator. Nifty turned from the gap resistance of around 8450 levels. Secondly, Nifty reverted from around 50% retracement level of recent move of 8968. Okay. And during the current truncated week with F&O January series contract expiry market, the market is likely to remain choppy. And Nifty support level now we see is 8340, resistance is at 8510. Well, let us see the news that are there at the present. 1. KKR owned oil and gas asset management services platform has brought a majority stake in Sara Say Private Limited manufactures high-tech drilling equipment for land in jackup rigs and other equipment for oil well drilling. And then Hero Futures and Energies Private Limited is planning to put up one large grid connected solar plant up to 100 megawatt capacity in Southeast Asia, apart from expanding in Africa and India. Backing Munjal's ambitious plan is around $125 million cash that International Finance Corporation together with IFC Global Infrastructure Fund, a private equity managed by IFC Asset Management Company, have invested. So, because it is a private limited company, we will not get the benefit of investing in it. Reliance Industries is in talks to raise as much as 2.25 billion, that is 15,300 crore, in what could be one of the biggest offshore debt issues by an Indian corporate, as the energy to retail conglomerate seeks to replace existing high cost borrowings as well as build a war chest for its aggressive expansion strategy in telecom. Reliance Industries seems to be at its wits' end and is raising more and more money in order to fight the existing telecom cartel led by Airtel. So, the Reliance Industries price in all probability will be on a downward spiral, because more and more investment is being asked from the investors, from the shareholders. More and more money is being asked from the shareholders just to maintain its position of a competitive telecom operator. So, Reliance Industries is a sell at the moment, better not purchase Reliance. And Bharti Airtel is in talks with the rival Millicom International Cellular for a possible merger in Ghana. As India's number one telecom operator, embroiled in a brutal tariff war in the home market, tries to find ways to improve operations in Africa, where it has yet to make a profit since entering it in 2010. Bharti Airtel had gone to Middle East and then to Africa just to spite the competition in India. But unfortunately, the competition in India is increasing day by day. With Reliance entering, it has become much more cutthroat, and Bharti Airtel has yet to cut the corner and make a profit in Africa, and that is very bad for Bharti Airtel, and in all probability Bharti Airtel price is on the downward spiral, and better not buy into it. It is a sell signal. Power Grid Corporation of India will procure another 16 drones as a part of its drive to detect defects in the incipient stage in transmission lines. The company currently has 4 drones monitoring the transmission lines. 2 of these are deployed in Kolkata. One is Bhiwandi, Haryana, other one in the company's corporate center. PGCL administers its transmission lines in the country through 10 regions. The intention is to have 2 drones per region. So, Power Grid Corporation is going to buy total 20 drones, and it is a good thing because the maximum losses in India of power are because of transmission. Transmission is the area where you lose more money. Okay. India's largest retailer Future Group has reassigned the roles of its top executives and roped in a new marketing head to push critical businesses, especially consumer and supply chain, as a part of the wider strategy to move more than treble its revenues to 75,000 lakh crore by 2021. So, Future Group is a buy because they are aiming at a much larger cake of the pie. It will be good for us. Russian Railways is helping India's national transporter increase the speed of its passenger trains up to 200 kilometers per hour. I don't know why we have selected Russia as a partner. Japan and China would have been much better partners because Russia does not have that much to write home about in this particular area, but still it is good for us. So, that is the suggestions as at the moment.